Here we go, chat. Oh! MJF about to get hit with the Dre Driller? Wow. That was a good ending. That was a solid ending. Mark Briscoe holding up the triple B, man. Get your dirty ass hands off of that, Mark. You don't deserve it, Mark. Not yet. Yeah, that was a fire episode of Dynamite, chat, man. It was definitely a solid episode. Bro, give him back the title. Hold on, let me turn this. Yo, solid episode from Dynamite, man. I'm definitely not mad at it, bro. Yeah, man. At least we get a go home show where actually something happens that has you questioning what's gonna go on this weekend. At least, God forbid, you do a go home show that we're about to get Friday or Crackdown. You know what I mean? It's bad, bro. We're gonna stick to AEW for the most part. But just you know what I mean, just a heads up. I heard about the crackdown they did on Tuesday, and my God, it was one of the worst shows. I have people hitting me up that went to one of the worst shows of all time. Literally, we're gonna. If I don't get to it tonight, I'll talk about it in my video tomorrow. It was bad work, man. As far as Forbidden Door tonight, shout out to Tony Khan, bro. He fit like 8, 9 matches back to back to back to back to back, man. Fire for Forbidden Door. You got Nick Sabri and Kenny Omega looking like a complete banger, man. ELP looking good, man. People, I like ELP work with Osprey tonight, man. Daniel Garcia 2 seconds away from getting his arm cracked, snap, crackle, and popped in the middle of the ring. Who else? We got Queen Aminata in there. Red Velvet was fire, man. This was a fire episode, man. Ricochet and Takeshita. That was the match of the night, though, man. I miss Ricochet, seeing them on Dynamite. Takeshita, just different, bro. Just different. Ricochet almost had it. If you ask me, he actually had it, man. The ref, I don't know if the ref arm tweaked. I don't know what happened. But it seems like I don't know if it was if it was the Rico salt or nah, it wasn't the Rico salt. It was something. It was one of the moves Ricochet did. He almost had Takeshita, but you know what I mean. Takeshita retains. John Moxley. What we doing with John Moxley? Did John Moxley go heel again? What happened to the respect John Moxley? He grabbed the title and cheated to win, man. But yeah, we gonna talk about that, man. Yo, man, we gonna shout out the usual suspects. Shout out Felicia, fearfully confident in the building. Gregory Rod in the building. Warlock in the building. We got my man J1228 in the building. Lady in the building. Red Dark Side in the building. Felicia's in the building. Who else we got? Damn. Oh, we got Harrison. We got Harris in the building. We got Christopher in the building. Hold on. You know, I can't forget my man OZ, Frank, Jim, Michelle, Hezzy, Shanti. The usual suspects. Yeah, you know, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm happy about this episode of Dynamite, man. It was a solid joint, man. Yeah, man. The bar is completely low for WWE, so I don't. You can just give me anything at this point, and I'll be cool. But Tony Khan he's definitely over delivering, man. Uh, All right, let me see something here, but we gotta see where we gotta start at. Forbidden Door. Forbidden Door is gonna look fire, man. Forbidden Door is gonna definitely look fire. Let me see what the chat said a little bit, man. My man Mike, ATO Mike in the building. What's pop? Make sure y'all follow my man ATO Mike 18 YouTube, man. He got a crazy YouTube. My man OZ in the building. What's poppin'? He said this was a fun episode. Sunday will be great. Yo, OZ, this was a fun episode. Yo, you see how Tony Khan? Yo, chat. I hate to do this, but I can't. I can't help myself. I be trying. You see, a lot of people Raw was trash, right? It's usually trash, but for me, we had a lot worse episodes of Raw. But the flow of the show gets disrupted so bad by 100,000 ads when a solid show could probably be okay. Could probably be if a Raw came on and it was supposed to be an 8. Let's say Triple H and Triple H GPT happened to book a 8 show, right? If an anomaly actually happens, the commercials will automatically kill it no matter what. A 8 turns into 6 just like that. Tony Khan, what he just did, he packed a bunch of matches, 2 hours and about a little over 15 minutes. But do you see how the flow of the show was running? You got Ospreay going out, you got Swerve coming in, you got this person coming out, you got this person coming in, this person coming out, this person coming in. You sprinkle some commercials, that's it. The flow of the show means a lot, bro. I don't care how good you book. I don't care if it's Tony Khan, bro. Tony Khan, if he starts putting 100,000 ads on this show, a solid show like an 8 or 9 still turns into a 6 for me. I don't care what nobody says, bro. I understand you got to get your money. You have to run the ads and the sponsorships. I get it. But my God, we have to be realistic. What are you booking for? You booking to shove ads down our throat? Or do you want to please your audience that been with you for 40 years, for AEW, been with you for what, 6, 7, 8, however long, many years, bro? The flow of the show matters. When I seen this card, I was interested on how Tony Khan was going to do this because I think he dropped the flyer. He didn't even put the main event on the flyer. Or maybe they deleted it and uploaded it again. But when I first seen the flyer, Takeshita and Ricochet wasn't on there. And I was kind of like, damn, I was looking forward to that. He still squeezed it on there. Fire, bro. Then squeezed that whole promo with Mark Briscoe and the whole thing at the end. Yeah, man, shout out to bro, man. Let me read some of the super chats. My man Kim in the building. Kim said, solid go home show. Tons of fun. Cracked out on Friday is going to be absolute. Check on my Ozzy Kim. Yeah, this was definitely, like I told OZ, this was definitely a fun show, man. It was definitely fun, man. You know what I mean? Like, it built on the storylines. I felt like everybody that needed to be there was there. God, yeah, this was fire, man. Warlock said, Bobby, are you going to San Jose to call Swerve? Imagine, yeah, I ain't crazy. You see what Swerve about to do to the Danny Garcia? He was gonna snap Bull arm in half, man. I ain't crazy, man. I ain't crazy, though. Lurkin Shower said Killer Cross shows up since MLW works with CMLL. Lurkin Showers, if that happens, I'm going nuclear, the reverse of nuclear, in a good way. I am going to lose my ish if Killer Cross shows up at Forbidden Door. If Killer Cross shows up at Forbidden Door this weekend, y'all will see the opposite of nuclear, bro. I'm telling you right now, dog. This is why I always say, if you're listening and if you're a part of any wrestling promotion, do not underestimate a lot of these people in the comments ideas, dog. I've seen a lot of great booking in the comments. Lurking Showers, I promise you, let Carrier Cross show up this weekend. Oh my God, you talk about still in the head. Yo, oh my, don't get me hyped, bro. OZ said Forbidden Door is Tony Khan's yearly opportunity to just be super indulgent and showcase banger matches without everything needing to be a huge build. Can't wait, yeah. And yo, I was just arguing with somebody the other day. People like, yo, Bobby, If WWE did this, you would be going nuclear. I will, cause you know why? WWE will be giving us a whole bunch of matches, a whole bunch of random people, and not explaining why, what it is, what are you doing? So yes, if WWE did this same exact thing, I'll be sitting here confused. But now I'm acclimated with how I know Forbidden Door season. As soon as you say Forbidden Door, I'm kind of looking at builds. And I'm not expecting no crazy builds. I'm expecting something because it's still professional wrestling and there's no excuse. You got to give me some storylines. That's what they're doing right now. But I'm not expecting some whole elaborate builds because I know what season it is. It's time for letting Stardom, CMLL, and even with that, you got the biggest storyline. If you ask me, in Forbidden Door, you got Swerve and Ospreay. If you had to do two biggest storylines at Forbidden, I got my top three storylines of Forbidden Door right now. Swerve and Ospreay, the MJF Mark Briscoe thing, and disrespect to everybody. You also got Tekla and Stardom. That Tekla start now. I want to watch Stardom. I want to see, damn, what's going on in Stardom. Why did they fire Tekla? She's been putting it on. She's been putting so much disrespect on Stardom. It makes you actually interested in that programming and the wrestlers and what's going on there. The owner Okada, I would have never know his name. I would have never knew his name. I would have never cared until Tony Khan put Stardom in the spotlight. CMLL in the spotlight. Mystico. This is what this season is about, man. So it's fire, dog. And yeah, man, ELP Ospreay, once again, they put on a crazy show. Derek Jones said Harley Cameron is great. Harley Cameron has a stacked future ahead of her. Question, are her are her writs real? Yo, I didn't even think about that, to be honest, Derek Jones. I gotta evaluate that. But Harley Cameron is great, man. She great, and I had a feeling she was going to win that match because we see Marina Shafir lose a lot. And Harley Cameron, sometimes Tony Schiavone gives away the match for me. I've been listening to Tony Schiavone for so long, dog. So I knew the second he says redemption for Willow Nightingale, I was like, oh, Harley's going over. Swerve and Ospreay, Jay. Come on, OZ, you shouldn't even be OZ, you ain't fair, bro. You said right now, you saying Swerve and Ospreay versus Jimmy J Uso and Oba Femi? That ain't fair, bro. Would you say Victor Wembanyama versus Muggsy Bowles in a one-on-one match? That's not fair, man. Come on. Shout out to Oba Femi, Jey Uso. I ain't gonna do that to y'all. I'm not even gonna put y'all in the same sentence as Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay. It's just not fair, man. Jay Swiss says AEW equals Kendrick, WWE equals Vanilla Ice. Nah, facts. The ice, baby. And it's no pun intended, too, because they're ice cold right now, and it's unfortunate. And yo, I want to cook WWE. It's been so much BS going on. I might gotta be on live a little bit longer tonight. I want to focus on AEW, but my God, I want to cook WWE so bad right now. But let's get the Dynamite, and later on in the night, yeah, man, I can't help myself. We got to talk about a few WWE topics. That's just like, what? Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm sorry. I gotta start. We gonna get the Dynamite, but I'm sorry, bro. It's just certain stuff going on right now, bro. I can't even. Hold on, bro. Hold on 1 second, dog. Because the scamming got to stop. The scamming has to stop, bro. I've been trying. I tried to go on the my bad AEW people. Just bear with me for. Sorry. I'm trying to keep my composure because I was about to drop an F-bomb. Bear with me for just a second. We're going to get the Dynamite. Don't worry. But, dog, I cannot believe this one, yo. Can you believe this one? WWE tries to pull the scam of the century by putting up a steel chair used in a 2022's Women's War Game match. The only thing is, they never used the steel chair in the 2022 Women's War Game match. Dog, this is the reason why this company is going down the drain. Can you imagine, bro? Dog, if Tony Khan did this, people would be livid right now. People would be bashing AEW to no return. What company? You just clearly did false. Yo, the second I seen this chat, they didn't have it available. Thank God they didn't. I would have emptied out my bank account to buy this chair. Then the second it would have cleared out of my account, I would have called my lawyer and he would have been happy. He would have been ecstatic because we would have had a free lawsuit, free of charge. I don't think my lawyer would have even charged me a dime to take care of the false advertising. I would have bought that chair, literally, dog. This is like saying, yo, actually, chat, some of you dudes is actually falling for this. Oh, let me rush to buy the chair. Actually, buy this chair. This is the same chair that Swerve Strickland bashed me with, unfortunately. It's on sale, y'all. We gonna put it up on WWE. At least the situation is real. Dog, they are literally scamming the fans. And if you want to know why, this is why I be pissed off with WWE. This is what enrages me, bro. I gotta talk to the AEW sickos. I gotta hear about Forbidden Door, Will, and all this stuff. I have nothing to even compare it to. Look at the lie. The first women's war game match on WWE main event roster needed. Dog, this is a straight lie. I would have sued the shit out of them, bro. That was free money. And I would have did it on live, and I would have showed y'all exactly how you get free money. They say money don't fall on trees. Once in a blue moon, it does. This is crazy, bro. I would have bought that chair, and I promise you, dog, you would have seen me in court. I would have been walking out like Pac in the 90s, dog. We gonna go on yo, who said ghost chair? Vita said ghost chair. Yo, I don't know why that sounds funny, bro. I'll buy your heater remote when you yeah, I swear, I don't even know where that shit is at, bro. That's crazy. Condo shit. They never used it. Nah, yo, King, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta show respect to AEW, definitely before Forbidden Door and the build, but yo, it's taking everything in me just that I cook WWE for 3 hours right now, bro. My God, dog. Like, it's so much BS that be going on. I can't even fit it in one video. I wouldn't buy that over my life. Friday, yeah, you see. Kim said Friday night tarp down. Yeah, oh man, it was bad, man. For someone who doesn't watch the Fed, on a scale from 1 to 10, how real is C-Jax Jacob Fatu at Backlash? You beat Roman. Yo, listen, bro. Hold on. I literally text C-Jax this the other. Well, it was earlier today. Yo, it's crazy. Yo, I literally text C-Jax this the other day, bro. Well, not the other day, earlier today, OZ. I said, yo, that Jacob Fatu impression is hilarious. I can't even try to do it, bro, because he does it so good, man. We might gotta call him C-Jax Fatu now, man. Hey, C-Jax, bro, I gotta text C-Jax. We gotta link up. We in the same city, man. I gotta give C-Jax the Ula Fala for that Jacob Fatu, man. We might gotta call him C-Jax Fatu now. That impression was hilarious, dog. Yo, I can't even do it, bro. Bro, do it so good. Yo, that is hilarious. At Backlash. Somebody got to clip that, dog. Oh my God. But yo, we gonna go on a Dynamite, man. Yo, you is hilarious, though. Yeah, I literally just told him that earlier today. Let me pull up this Dynamite situation, man. At Backlash, CJ Fatu. And it's crazy. When did Fatu just start speaking different? Like, bro just turned into a whole new character, man. At least he tried to shake some stuff up, man. I gotta give him that, bro. All right, let me see, man. Damn, how did Let me try to get how did Dynamite. Oh yeah. Yo, shout out the Death Riders, man. The Death Riders. Brody King, Bandito, Mystico. Trios match. This was a fire match to start off Dynamite, man. It kept yeah, man. The momentum was there. The momentum was there. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna ask the chat about this, bro. Y'all know I'm not a day one AEW dude, bro. So I gotta ask the chat about this, man. I might gotta put it. I might gotta do a poll, man. Forget it. I gotta do a poll real quick, man. Cause Brody King did something that I'm like, whoa, hold on, bro. I got a question, chat. It's a simple one too. Will Brody King ever be AEW champion? This match was fire, bro. And look, I know we can't blindly say yeah, because we see talents all the time like Brody King just for whatever reason don't get a shot. But my God, Brody King did something where I was just like, what? Like, when have we seen the man of this size move like this, bro? Look at this.
Man here. And laces the fingers. Look at
damn near the whole ring is moving. The crowd straight snaps. Look at this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I haven't seen the last person I seen move like that. Remember, I remember when Undertaker literally first came in WWE. I remember when he started doing the old school. I remember even as a kid, I'm like, oh my God, I'd never seen a guy that size move like that. But Brody King, like how much does Brody King weigh? Weight and height. Brody King is 6'5", 285, bro. Bro is 6'5", 285, moving like Rey Mysterio.
Man here. And laces the fingers. Look at takes down Moxley, takes down Clive.
Yo, dog. And now, one thing I noticed about AEW since I first got here, dog. Y'all sickos, y'all love Brody King. It's a few of these guys that y'all always loved. And Darby Allin got took out of that conversation because he won the championship. But it's like Brody King. I don't even know who else, to be honest. I can't think of anybody else. I know Brody King, Darby Allin, just some of these underdogs that yeah, man, AEW loved for so many years, man. I'm wondering where bro is gonna get his title shot. Now think about the question. I know probably y'all gonna all say yeah. But think about it, bro. Will Ospreay is just getting his title shot. We don't even know if he's getting a title shot because, dog, he might lose this week and Tony Khan ain't scared to throw the curveball. This is the thing, man. This Swerve and Ospreay thing, I know we all think Ospreay is a shoo-in. It's almost a little bit too obvious, bro. Swerve beat Ospreay this weekend. This will be the biggest turn of events in professional wrestling. It changes the landscape of All In completely. Chris Collins, I don't gotta hear Chris Collins say, "Oh man, we got Kenny Omega and what's the name, and Ospreay at All In." I don't think so, sir. Not if Swerve could figure out a way to beat Ospreay. This is another thing too. We haven't seen Pac anywhere, bro. Pac don't like Ospreay, man. I don't know at what point he's going to decide to really do something to Ospreay, but if you ask me, I will watch it, dog. Pac don't be, these goofy. I'm going to show y'all. They be having goofy. They be having a lot of fun backstage. Swear Ospreay slipping on all over while they doing the huddle. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of smiles from everybody but one person. His name is Pac. He never liked you, and I was there in person, bro. He don't like bro. But back to Brody King, man. Brody King is definitely a top person, man. The only thing is, chat. I'm gonna go to the poll. I know a lot of y'all gonna say he's gonna be AEW champion. It's easy to say that. I brung up Ospreay for a reason. Ospreay hasn't had a title around his waist. Takeshita, Ricochet hasn't had a title around his waist. The card is stacked that much where Brody King, he looks like he should be an AEW champion. But my God, the line is around a corner, and I'm like, I'm downplaying it by saying that. The line is really down the block, a few blocks, when it comes to how stacked this roster is that hasn't gotten a title yet. We'll see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna read the chat, see what the chat saying, man. Hold on. Pac may betray him. Yo, Raven, it could get real weird. Yo, think about it. What will bring Ospreay demonic side out than him losing the opportunity to perform in London? Oh my God, I'll be scared to see what what kind of Ospreay we get if that happens. Ross said, to be for real, Garcia stepped up tonight. Great match from him tonight as of late. Yo, Rod, speaking of as of late, it seems like bro was late getting to the venue. Usually the Death Riders, I know they come outside. Garcia looked like he pulled up he just got to the venue, bro. He was ready to go, man. I don't know if bro was running late from the hotel. Bro literally came around the corner, came from outside, came into the venue. That was fire. Oh, my man said smoke a lot in the building. What's popping? He said whenever the bigger names step away for a while, he might get his window. Dang, yeah. That's the only real way. Hangman kind of old swerve. Something's up. Yo, he do, Rich. Hangman old swerve. It's weird, dog. I'm telling you. Ospreay is so predicted to win. Yo, it's like it's almost too predictable. In AEW, it's too predictable. In WWE, we all know Ospreay's gonna win. We don't even have to have this conversation. We don't even have to think about it. But over here, man, it's like I don't know. Something seems fishy. Delayed Grats in the building. Ospreay will be on Demon Time. Facts. Bobby Sosa said Brody could definitely be the future champion down the line. Yeah. Oh, damn. 30% actually said no. Wow. 30% said no. 31. Ouch. The good thing about it is you don't need a title to be great or to tell a story or to give good moments. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see what happens. But that was a fire spot from Brody King. Let me see what else we got next, man. Who won that? Oh yeah, I think Death Rod. Oh yeah, like I said, Death Riders won that match because bro cheated. John Moxley cheated, which was kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, man. That kind of threw me for a loop because John Moxley was on some respect stuff for the most part, but maybe I don't know. It's still John Moxley. He's still demon, man. Swerve been tweeting about what? Hold on, bro. Shout out my man Deck. He threw the 5 in there. He said Swerve been tweeting about Hangman lately. Hold on. I'm trying to see what this is about, bro. Oh yeah, shout out. Let me I gotta mute the music because I think I might get hit with the copyright strike. But shout out to Swerve Strickland, and he got some headphones that's coming out, heavy audio. Well, AEW actually has some headphones that's coming out. I don't know if y'all already peeped this, but yeah, man, AEW got some headphones coming out. I'm trying to figure out a way to squash whatever. I don't want no smoke with Swerve, so yeah, man. Hey, Swerve, I don't want no smoke, bro. If you watching this, tell him, yeah, man. I don't want no smoke. I might need some new headphones. Like these are some good headphones, but yeah, man, my headphones got put through the ringer, man. So I'm gonna try to save up some bread, man. I'm trying to do everything to get it Swerve good graces. It's just I don't know if it's working or not, man. But yeah, man. These gotta look fire though. These definitely look fire, and they got 3 different versions. AEW, the joint with the barbed wires, yeah, man. But let me see. Hold on. He been tweeting about Hangman. Oh yeah, y'all see this? Niggas asking what happened to me. Hold on. I don't know. I might have missed something, bro. Yo, Deck, send me, if you can, send me the tweet where he says something about Hangman. Oh, damn, here he go right here. He reposted it. People aren't noticing that there's no bedazzled butterfly jeans yet. No more ponytail, no more stars on his shirts. I've changed to Hangman. He talks about taking me down to hell. He doesn't realize I'm already down there with me. Yeah, what is this about? I don't know, chat. Oh man. Behind every smile, they thought about killing you. This dude is sick, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Who says that, bro? Then like Swerve. Can you let us know who said this, because this seems like a quote from you. Behind every smile, they thought about killing you. This is yo, chat. This is why you cannot trust anybody in life, bro. I'm not gonna go in too long of a rant, and I'm not talking about Swerve, so don't go and say, "Oh, Bobby Monsoon is talking about you again." I'm not, bro. But I'm saying, if somebody could smile in your face, dog, because it's sick, but it's true. Somebody will literally smile in your face, shake your hand, stab you in the back, then take your wife to McDonald's, then after that, maybe Pound Town. What type of people are you around? Prince Nana. There's somebody that said this to Prince Nana too. What type of people are you around that smile and wants to kill you? Like, well, this dude is sick, bro. Let me just move on before y'all start. Let me move on, man. Somebody said, "Geez, damn, Ray, that's 12." Real says Swerve been drinking. Yeah, yo, that's crazy. Even though it feels like Swerve is watching. Bro, we thought Hangman and Swerve was teaming up a lot before Hangman left. Yeah, nah, that's a fact, yeah. Let me read some of the super chats. Swerve been tweet. Oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, nah, that's crazy, man. That's I don't know. It could be a weird situation going on, man. I ain't gonna lie, it could be a real weird situation going on with that. Let me try to go back to this. All right, so yeah, we had that or whatever. Oh, before that, we got like I said, the backstage segments with the Death Riders, man. Now Osprey is doing a Death Rider huddle. It's cool, man. I guess Daniel Garcia was in the building. Maybe he left to go hit the corner store. Maybe hit the Chinese store and come back. But they brung him in the Death Rider huddle, man. I wonder why Moxley wasn't in it though. But I don't know. Who knows, man? W Gaffney said WWE is awesome. The changed Hangman post is from 2023 where Hangman drinks Swerve's blood. Oh yeah, God, that was nasty, bro. That was nasty, man. Hold on, let me see. I probably got the. Oh yeah, here we go. Man, we haven't seen bro since March. It's been over 90 days, chat. Damn, think about it. The last time we seen him was in California. Yo, I don't know, man. This could get real interesting, bro. And if Hangman come back, man. Yo, has Hangman ever been a bad guy? I don't think Hangman never been healed in AEW. Wanted dead or alive, Bobby Basu. Swerve and Hangman, new tag team incoming. That's a hard graphic. Yeah, this fire. This don't even look too AI either, but AI been getting so good you can hardly even tell. My Billy rode off into the sunset. Yeah, yo, washed wrestling. Yeah, nah, facts. We'll see, man. We'll see. Forbidden Door. That's a hell of a way to bring Forbidden Door back. Yo, look at this. I wonder if that was for if he meant to do that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know Osprey, my man. But a mistake like this is gonna cost you all in, Osprey. You got Hangman. We don't know what's up with Hangman yet. You got Pac somewhere. He's not playing with your shenanigans. And this is the yo, chat, listen. This is the reason why Pac don't like Osprey. Osprey is great. He's legendary. But Pac ain't for the whole group. Yeah, I mean, you falling over. Pac ain't for that. Pac is all about perfection, man. He's expecting that from every single person in the Death Riders, man. Hey, Osprey, I would tighten up if I was you, bro. You had ELP as a warm up. That was cool. But man, I don't know, man. Maybe you need to show up in Collision. Maybe run another match. I don't know, bro. This is the biggest match of your career coming this Sunday at Forbidden Door. This is not the way to be going in Forbidden Door, stumbling and bubbling like LA Knight. Somebody, maybe I need to put LA Knight face. Yo, I might do that, bro. I gotta put LA Knight face on Will Ospreay, man. He broke Garcia and Merton. Yeah, no, he definitely did. He definitely broke Garcia. Garcia cried. Yo, Scooter, you right, bro. He definitely broke Garcia. Yo, Felicia, yo, he been a member. If you ask me, bro, been a member, bro. I mean, they already saved him. Look what happened tonight. He wound up saving them. He's a member, bro. If what happens that's planned, then he wins at All In, then he could thank the Death Riders for putting him on the shelf, but he also could thank them for getting him back 100% and living his childhood dream of main event in Wembley, man. Yeah, yo, that would be hilarious if he put LA Knight face on him, bro. All right, let me see what else we got, man. All right, hold on, man. Yeah, but yo, that trios match was definitely fire to start the situation off, man. God, I feel like yo, I don't even think it don't even feel like it's like 8 matches worth of picks on here. Oh yeah, Marina Shafir, she lost to Harley Cameron. I guess I don't know if this answer. I forgot who asked that question. I don't know if this answered your question about. Oh, that. Hold on, let me see who asked that question about her. Hold on. Oh yeah, my man Derek. I don't know if this answers your question, Derek, but Harley Cameron, you got the survival of the fittest. for the TBS championship. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know who's gonna win this survival of the fittest, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at this lineup outside of maybe Persephone, Hazuki. I wouldn't put the title on Chris Statlander, man. I like Harley Cameron, but I don't know if I'll put the title on her either. I'll go to Persephone or maybe Hazuki. Chris Statlander, I want to see her. I want to see her tell more stories, build. And when she did that interview where she was just trying to connect with the audience more. I think, you know what I mean, if that's what she trying to do, I want her to focus on that. Harley Cameron, I don't want the TBS title to start turning too cheesy. You know what I mean? Like Willow Nightingale, she's fire, you know, but she has a little bit of an edge to her. Harley Cameron's fire too. She's cool, but I don't know, man. I think Persephone or Hazuki. Yeah, I see them going for it, man. I want to see the next two placements in this. I want Maya over Monet. Ooh. Yo, Rod, if Maya goes over Monet, that's gonna be an extremely bold decision, bro. I'm not mad at it because that Maya world, she made me a fan after that match with Athena. Athena did an incredible job putting Maya World over, man, making her a believable contender for Mercedes Monet. But Maya World beats Mercedes Monet. Yo, Rod, that just means you got to go now. Now it's 1-on-1 with Tekla. Maya World, it ain't happened. You ain't beating Tekla at all in. It's just she's just having too good of a run. She's too much. It's too much. Tekla just is too much, bro. I kind of would rather see, even though I would like it from Maya World and it's a good story. Yo, it depends, bro. If they tell that story the right way, it depends. Because Maya World will be such an underdog versus Tekla. And if Tekla just gives her hell up until all in, that she somehow pulls it off at the end, I could get with that story. But to be honest, man, Tekla just been too much, bro. And Tekla and Mercedes Monet, that's an all in match. I just wish I don't know how y'all feel. I wish Tekla was a little bit more. I wish Mercedes was going leaning a little bit more babyface to tell the story of Tekla versus Mercedes Monet, and we want Mercedes Monet to have that moment. Yo, we gotta talk about that, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Hold on, bro. Since we on the women's already, what are we doing, chat? Now, yeah, some of y'all might get mad because I'm not putting everything Tony Khan does over. I'm not even saying if it's over or if it's not. I'm saying Mercedes Monet lost all of her championships. I'm saying that Mercedes Monet, it was right there for her to be a baby face. It's not even like she's doing in between. She's a full-blown heel. She just beat up Maya World with Athena at the end of Dynamite. If y'all don't, I mean, at the end of, what's her name? At the end of Collision. Athena World attacked, she hugged Athena World and they both beat her up. I don't want to hear she's an in-between. She's a full-blown heel. This is the same Mercedes Monet that left. This is the same Mercedes Monet that had the 12 belts. What I'm saying is the whole feel-good story is out the window. I don't know, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. I know y'all gonna be mad, but I'm a little bit confused about that, bro. Carter said we don't need babyface Monet. I wish my man Chris Collins would say I want somebody to kind of, because I'm a little bit lost about this. I'm thinking it's a clear opportunity for Mercedes Monet to be the ultimate babyface, to have learned her lesson after losing all the titles, after losing all the titles. You know, I'm thinking we're gonna get she changed her music, but she's the same character. And I want Mercedes to be babyface because Tekla is the hill of all hills. If I'm not mistaken, you got Swerve, you got Kyle Fletcher. Can you name 5 hills that's doing a better job than Tekla right now? I don't think you can. She needs a clear. Now I know what some of y'all. Oh, everything doesn't like to be babyface or hill. I get that. But also, it's just so obvious for this to be a redemption for Mercedes Moné. So I'm a little bit confused on that. Here we go. Here we go. I knew it. Kim said AEW is an adult show with adult personalities. People have goals and aspirations. They could be good or bad. They are working, getting a job done. All right, Kim. You my man. I feel you, bro. But come on, bro. They are working. They are getting. But Kim, listen. You know the story is everything, bro. All I'm saying, Kim, the story was right there. That's all I'm saying. She what did she lose? She didn't even get. She lost 12 belts and didn't even get humbled. She's back on the same stuff. I'm just saying, Tekla and a redemption of Mercedes Moné could just eat a lot better than Mercedes Moné just want to get the job done. I don't even feel like, you know another thing I'm saying about this? I don't feel that Mercedes Moné, do you want the AEW championship or I mean, do you she still has this title. I wouldn't even be rocking this title. I'd be like, everybody know I won last year. I want the title that matters at all in. Oh no, bro. Dex said all Mercedes have left is the Owen belt. Once she loses to Maya, that's where it pivots maybe. Ooh, damn. Yo, Deck. Oh man, Deck. That would be fire. That would be fire. It's just hard seeing my world beat Mercedes. Some days I'm a Yo, Kim, me too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I try to be a baby face in life as much as possible, even on the internet. Believe it or not, like I always say, I try to be a baby face on the internet. I tried to say wrestling is cool. I thought it was cool. I was on the cusp of WrestleMania 40. I wanted to put the product over as much as possible. But yeah, I somehow turned it to a hill. But well, what's her name? Yeah, I don't know. Chat. Let me read some of the regular chat. That's what we all saying, Bobby. Bobby Basu, come out, man. AEW could call me better than the WWE. GPT, MJF, Swerve, Fletcher, Okada. Maya did really well with Athena or Collision. Yeah, she did, right? Carter said, no way in hell Maya beating Monet. Yeah. Blair said, I agree, Raven. Hold on, let me see what Raven said. She too much type. And Tekla Rain, what? Raven, you bugging. Raven, you bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging. No, I agree. It needs to end eventually. But who agreed with that? You agree with that, Blair? Tekla has been fine. Tekla probably in my Tekla in my top 3 of AEW in 2026. She's in my top 3, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, this Maya World and Mercedes is gonna be fire. It's just hard for me to see Maya World going over, but we'll see what happens, man. Yo, Deck, that was fire. If she lost that last belt, Rich says I agree. I think Willow was going to win all in over Tekla. Now they're having trouble pivoting, but Mercedes somehow should have been a face. Yeah, I think Mercedes should have been a face, and she should have been hell bent on winning the title, man. Now, I forgot you got the Don Callis family. With the new shirts dropping. DCMJF. Shirts for everybody, man. Yo, Don Callis is crazy, man. MJF and the family, man. Yo, chat, where is Mark Davis? Oh, I guess he wasn't a part of the team. I feel like I haven't seen Mark Davis in a few since he lost. I don't know. Jake Doyle's still cool, but Mark Davis really grew on me, man. But yeah. So you got MJF, the Don Callis family cutting a promo in the stairway. Another fire promo from MJF. You know what MJF is a master at, man. Just besides just being so fluent, being so believable, man. I always tell y'all that professional wrestling is the best when it's like when you mixed a little bit of reality into it. He's able to tell a story. He told the story of Mark Briscoe being a bum, blue collar bum, whatever he called him. He was born with the silver spoon, man. He don't even know what other food tastes like. He never had McDonald's. He never had Burger King. Just filet mignon, lamb chops from the top of the top. Bro been a star since he was a kid. Literally, you can't even make this up. Did y'all ever see MJF when he was a kid? Hold on, dog. That's why this promo. When I'm saying MJF is fire, I'm not just saying because some of y'all be saying I see somebody say, well, I forgot one of y'all said it, that I like MJF because he's the most popular in AEW. Nah, bro. It's the way he could tell a story, bro. And the way that if you know some of the other stuff in the background, it's just like when he started talking about that he always been a winner, he always been a star, he always had it a certain way. The reason why I like that is this is the reason why I like that so much, chat. I don't know if y'all seen this, but y'all ever see this Ricky Lake joint?
Tape performing his rendition of "You Are My Sunshine." I was so
Y'all ever seen this?
How's it going, Max?
Great.
Great, good to see you.
Thanks.
Do you watch this show a lot? Yeah, how long have you been watching? How many years?
Well, that's 2.
2 years, yeah. How old are you?
5.
5 years old. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
2 sisters.
How old are they?
Well, I just forgot, so
Yeah, okay.
that's okay.
That's all right, exactly. You don't have to remember that. Who needs to know that? They're not here.
Bro been a star. So I don't like MJ. I don't care about popularity. Dog, when I was in school, ask anybody that went to school with me, bro. Yo, you know what I mean? If people knew me, it was for one thing or another, whatever. But I never was the type that, I'm trying to be the most popular kid, dog. I would be chilling with the nerds, bro. My best friend in school when I was in 6th grade, dog. Yeah, when I first got to school in 6th grade, my man John, dog, my best friend is, I don't even want to bring it up, bro. But bro was in a fortunate situation. I never hung with the cool. I love hanging with the nerds, bro. A real rap, dog. I'm like a Mark Briscoe type of dude, you know what I mean? But how he could tell this story, we all know the popular kids. We all know the kids that was just even in life right now, bro. A lot of us that's almost 40, or if you over 40, you know, you see some people you went to school with and be like, God, this kid just had it his way ever since middle school, high school, college. He just always won in life. And that doesn't mean losses don't happen. You know, people pass away, setbacks happen, divorces happen, unfortunate situations happen. But my God, for the most part, some people just always win in life. And Maxwell, he told that story in that promo. Bro been a star since he was a kid. He's not stumbling. And if I was 5 years old on, Ricky Lake or what's her name? Rosie O'Donnell, dog. Oh my God. When I was 5, I was dog. I was so much of a. I don't care nothing. If it wasn't wrestling, I didn't want to hear about it, bro. I wasn't doing no schoolwork in pre-K. I was getting in trouble for doing wrestling moves in pre-K. Getting in trouble for doing wrestling moves on my cousin. I didn't care about nothing but wrestling. Ask anybody that knew me when I was a kid, dog. When I was 5, you would have told me, yo, Bobby, you're going to Rosie O'Donnell. I wouldn't have cared because it didn't have nothing to do with wrestling. I didn't care about anything else, dog. Bro had the maturity level of the go up. He knew what the assignment was, and he completed the objective. That's why this promo hits a little bit different when he told Mark Briscoe, "Man, I've been that. I never had to go through Ring of Honor. I had to grind and do a bunch of indie shows, even though he had to grind. He had to do indie shows." He told the story of him just being him, man. And the storytelling, bro. I tell y'all all the time, this is why I love wrestling. It's the stories that will always sell wrestling. You could do no stories. You could do this and that. Like my man Kim said, job done. That's cool. But nothing will ever surpass the story with wrestling. It's like a magician trying to not, do magic. Wrestling and story go hand in hand. Just like a magician and magic going hand in hand, bro. Casino and gambling is going to go hand in hand. Fire job from Mark Briscoe, man. You got. Let me see what some of the chat's saying about this. Hold on, before I move on. My jealous fan. Yeah, that's funny. Mr. High Quality said this will be a hard album cover. Nah, facts. CF Skunk. I hate Punk, but damn, that feud was fire. Yeah, Punk, one of the greatest storytellers ever touched that mic, bro. And I think Punk, it's so crazy how he was able to get in there with Punk and just learn and elevate. He was already at a great level, but that Punk made him just that much sharper. My man King and Jordan in the building too. Jordan says it's always best when you blend reality. Yeah, facts, Jordan. That's what I'm saying. King said, King, come on, bro. I'm trying to talk about AEW, bro. What you trying to throw me off with that GTA 6? Yo, King, I want to pre-order, but Rent coming up next week, and I think it'll be pretty how can I say this? Immature? Nah, I'm trying to think of that word. I can't think of the word. Whatever word when you're not making the best decision. Let's just use immature for lack of a better term. It'll be a little bit immature for me to grab but I ain't gonna lie. Yo, King, real quick, King. It's taking everything in me not to grab it just because the kid in me. Even though I got Rent next week and I'll have to do some side jobs like engineering jobs to make up the bread. It's taking everything in me not to grab it just because as a kid, dog, I don't know. The kid in me wants to do something that I shouldn't do and really grab it. And I would grab the big bundle too. I've been waiting too long. Yo, Warlock said GTA 666. Come on, War. You can't curse that like that. Roshi said, "What's up, Bobby? You see Bully Ray's comment on Moxley?" Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we kind of cooked Bully Ray on that. But yo, we gonna talk about GTA 6. I got another. Hold on, man. Yo, I'm sorry, chat. I gotta bounce around. King brought up GTA 6, so I gotta bounce to this real quick. I gotta bounce to something real quick. Just bear with me, y'all. Cause this is yo, King. Did you see this, bro? Did you see this? We're gonna get back to Dynamite, but the audacity to think that 2K26. Are you serious? WWE has lost their cotton-picking mind. 2K26 over Grand Theft Auto? In what world are you living in, you idiots at TKO? You're stupid. Drop the prices down. You're outpricing everything. Yo, the WWE is so... They literally would do something like this. This hoodie, this is a Nike hoodie, right? Well, this probably costs probably like $40 or something like that. Yeah, I like the quality of Nike stuff. I'm a Nike dude. This is a Nike hoodie. Imagine someone trying to resell this with a chrome heart price tag. This is what WWE is doing. These guys are idiots. And it's just like business 101. Now, TKO's been a lot more successful than me so far in life, but my God, this is how you get to the level of TKO? This is probably the dumbest thing I've seen on the internet thus far, bro. The disrespect. But yeah, GTA, the pre-order coming out at 12. I shouldn't, but I'm probably gonna grab. I don't know, man. I shouldn't, but I ain't gonna lie. The kid if you want to grab. I want to see that joint loaded up on my PS5. I ain't gonna lie, dog. And I already told my kids. They already knew when GTA dropped. You got to get on that Nintendo Switch. They got PS4 in the room too. I bought PS5 and my kids just they've been playing the PS5 for years now since it dropped. I got PS5 the first year it dropped, bro. My kids been having it hostage. They don't even play it like that no more. They be playing Switch and stuff like that. And I let them be known. November, the PS5 coming home, bro. Huh, it's over. Yeah, I can't wait to that GTA. That thing gonna be different, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog. God, I can't wait. It'll be a W. So are we idiots that Tekla cheating hater was an idiot? So are idiots like Tekla cheating hater was an idiot move. Bobby, you know it's funny that WWE game costs $45 at GameStop. Yeah, $100 discount. Hold on, let me see something here. Sell your chair, claim it. The one Rock used on Mankind. Then pay for GTA. Yo, who said that? Yo, D-Who, what's up, bro? That's hilarious. Oh, you got my man Nick Sabre Jr. Fire match with Jack Perry. This is a good match, man. Nick Sabre Jr., a great competitor. Jack Perry, great in the ring. Jack Perry contract coming up. He should be re-signing, you know what I mean? That was a cool match, man. To get Nick Sabre some TV time. Right before Forbidden Door. I think Nick Sabre should be going to AEW too, man. Actually, what's the name threw a little shot at Nick Sabre. I wonder if they talked about this. But he said, yo, bro, Nick Sabre, after I beat you, it's going to be the same as last year. They're going to forget about you. Then he says he's going to go on for his redemption. I don't know, man. Something just seems up. It's two things that seem too predictable going on in AEW. It's Ospreay guaranteed to be in London for the championship. And it's Kenny Omega is guaranteed to beat MJF at Redemption. I know a lot of y'all want it to happen. I love Kenny Omega too. I'm not going nuclear if it happens because Kenny Omega, I got so much respect for bro, but come on, man. The pay-per-view called Redemption. It's in Canada. I get it, bro. I get it, bro. But come on, man. We still talk about Maxwell Jacob Freeman, bro. I get it, though. I get it, man. Omega, Raven said Omega winner. Kenny did his thing with Ospreay before he joined. Yeah. Bobby Botcha. Zack Sabre Jr. is better than Nick. Oh, yeah. Damn, I keep messing up bro's name. Hold on. Damn, I keep botching bro name. I'm watching too much WWE, bro. Hold on, let me make sure. Damn, is it Nick Sabry or Zack Sabry? God, I don't know why I keep saying Nick Sabry. Hold on. Is it Zach? I think it's Zack Sabry. He said Bobby. Oh yeah, Zach. Oh, hopefully Triple GPT ain't listening. Bro is gonna be talking about that for the next year. Damn, bro. I keep watching, bro. I'm watching too much of the Fed, man. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep thinking his name is Nick Savory. No, well, Zach Sabry, man. Family Comments said Bobby Knight. Yo, that's fire. Jay Bucket said, remember he's English, Bobby, so he pronounces saber. Oh, for real? I gotta hear the commentator say it. I keep an eye on that. I do have Takeshita and Kyle, but they both be eyeballing each other. Come on, now you two. Another Harris said he's heading out. Too many injuries. Too many. Damn, but hold on. Anetta, what you mean he's heading out though? Too many injuries, too many surgeries. I get that. But you said he going out on top. What does that mean, going out on top? He wins the title at Redemption. What does that mean? He's not going to retire with the AEW championship. If he does win at Redemption, I highly doubt he's going to win at All In. Yo, Anetta, let me know what you mean when you mean going out on top or just winning one more time and just, losing whenever he lose. But we need you on commentary with Chrissy. Yeah, I'll mess with Chrissy content. We got to definitely do some content together. Carol says, am I the only one who finds it difficult to focus on wrestling and the World Cup at the same time? Yeah, I got to tap into soccer. I never watched soccer, to be honest. Rando back in the building was popping, bro. Honest King, yeah. I want to see. We'll see what happens, man. Redemption coming up. This is gonna be an interesting story, man. TMDK. What does Zack Sabre say here? Oh yeah, he said stay out the hospital. Queen Aminata's back. Yo, am I bugging? Yo, chat, let me know. Or did I miss it? Did she do that spot where, she got the spot where it looks like she's doing the same thing as Stephanie Valkyrie. Did she do that tonight? Let me know in the chat if she did that, because I didn't see her do it, but I might have missed it because I was kind of walking over. I was doing some stuff. If she didn't, then I think that's a good move. I think she needs to stay away from that move, to be honest. I was rooting for Red Velvet. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Queen has her move. Bobby, you gonna call him Nick Sabre? Yo, that's great. Queen probably did it long enough. Nah, she didn't. Okay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think Queen needs to stop doing that move. Whether she made it or not, I just think I think Queen Aminata is fire, and when she does that move, I don't know, bro. I don't want people to be comparing her and Stephanie Valkyrie. I think sometimes that happens, man, where somebody might do something similar to you, and just because they're bigger than you, is just like. And I'll be looking at the comments. Everybody says they be trolling her with Stephanie Valkyrie a lot, man. And sometimes if you got the room, you should change it. I don't like it when Stephanie Valkyrie does the move either. I don't like that move, bro. But I like Queen Aminata. I actually seen Queen Aminata when I went to Collision for the first time. We see her at she was walking past the concession stand. This before she was really popping. I'm gonna miss the PPV because of Messi. Dan King gonna miss the pay-per-view because of Messi. Yo, is Messi another devil's kiss? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. D says thinking about it. I think Z. Oh, all right. ZSJ. That's a good acronym. Will be AEW champion before Brody. Oh my god, dude, that would be kind of insane, bro. That would be insane. Well, you guys, America, you don't follow the sport anyway. Yeah, I'll be hearing good things about it. Plus, my man Speed, Speed loves soccer. I gotta get on soccer. Red Velvet gave her all, but congratulations to Queen. Yeah, hopefully she not hurt. She looked like she was a little injured. Fire backstage segment by Clark Connors and the Dogs, man, beating Adam Copeland, Chrissy Cage up. Yo, Dion, is Gabe Kidd in Japan or something? Let me look this up, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I need the Dogs to have Gabe Kidd. Hold on. Is Gabe Kidd in Japan right now? Okay. Alright. Alright, so bro is in Japan, so I like the Dogs, man. The Dogs is cool, but just Gabe Kidd gave him that edge, man. This was a good joint, though. This was still a good joint. They gonna lose to Adam Copeland, Kristen Cage this weekend. But I just feel like with Gabe Kidd just brings a level of intensity in anything he does, man. And, yeah, I think this would be a cool tag team match. Edge and Christian got clocked. Yeah, they did them bad. They did them bad. After the Dogs ruling tonight, Coop and Christian were chained. Yeah, Mox need to send Gabe after Bully Ray. Yeah, Mox is not worried about Bully Ray. Bully Ray don't really want it with Mox, man. He's a dog, bro. Speaking of John Moxley, dog, did y'all see this? Oh, we gonna bounce back and forth. Hold on. I know I gotta watch. I didn't even watch the full joint of Paul Heyman interview. Chris Van Vliet. But yo, my God, bro. I'm gonna show y'all this clip. TV clips, Paul Heyman, AEW. Oh, damn, I probably didn't even save it, bro. Paul Heyman was talking about AEW, and, hold on. Oh, my God, yo, I'm getting pissed. Somebody just sent me some WWE stuff. Oh, my God. Hold on, I don't want to get off track. Damn, where the hell is that, Damn, I can't find it, man. I wanted to find a joint where Paul Heyman he talks about AEW that he compares John Moxley to like Sandman, Sandman in '99. For what's the name? For Paul Heyman to say that, yeah, I can't find it. For Paul Heyman to say that, compare Moxley to Sandman in '99, like God, that's credit, man, unmatched. Y'all, my world on the PPV Sunday. Yeah. It was Bully who wanted Moxley to apologize when Mox came back from rehab. Yeah. Jay White is on him. Yeah, damn. What's up with him? Who said that? Carnage. Yo, chat. What's up with bro, man? What's up with bro? He's been missing for an extremely long time, man. Forbidden Door seems like a good time to come through and make a surprise. We can either get Jay White. Yo, let me hold on, man. I got one for y'all. What's his name? Yo, I got one for y'all, man. Let me know in the chat. I meant to put it in all caps, but it's cool. Y'all get it. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the poll. What's more likely to happen? Hangman Adam Page showing up at Forbidden Door or Jay White showing up at Forbidden Door? Hangman Adam Page been gone 90 days. Jay White been gone over a year. This is going to get interesting, man. This is going to get interesting. Both show up is going to be fire. If Jay White show up, yeah, I mean, it could go in a lot of directions, man. It could go in a lot of directions, dog. If Jay White shows up, that building, whenever he shows up, the building is going to lose it, bro. The building is going to lose it. The roof will come off the building, dog. Jay Swiss says if Finn Balor left the Fed and become tag teams with Switchblade Jay White, oh my God, imagine that. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, man. Jay White is currently absent from AEW television due to severe mountain injuries. He suffered a broken hand during a match against Kevin Knight. He's also dealing with ongoing shoulder issues. Yeah, King, if both happen, that'd be crazy. But Jay White keeps kind of alluding to returning. Look at this. March 15th. Okay, ready? Then May 13th. Ready? Both of these tweets almost got 1 million views. We seen him January 5th. This when the Bull retired in New Japan. Then he did this again. Ready? Ready? And I think this is the match he probably hurt his hand. So he's been doing this, besides giving bro his flowers. Okay, ready? Over 1 million views. This one has 1.6 million. So that's over 2 mil, 3 mil, 4. Bro, hold on. This is almost damn near 4 million views of him saying ready. We're ready, Jay White. He's been just saying ready, and it almost got 4 million views on X. People are dying for bro to come back. Forbidden Door right before All In will be a perfect time. But I don't know his injury situation, man. Oh, let me see. Jay White injury update. Jay White. Oh yeah, all right, bet. Yeah, so what's the name? Let us know that, King. So yeah, like, damn, man. You're not ready, Jay, I guess. Jay White beat MJF, right? I'm not sure. You're not ready. Well, the guns are back too. Are you ready, Levesque? Umino and Pac is underrated. Yeah, their Switchblade was not too long. I hear nothing but good things about Jay White. I'll be glad when he returns. Yeah. Somebody returning that Forbidden Door, bro. If it's not Jay White, Adam Page, I think somebody. Somebody gonna return that Forbidden Door. Yeah, I wonder how Forbidden Door tickets doing. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Wrestle ticks. Let me see. I'm just interested to see these Forbidden Door tickets, man. Crackdown. Oh damn, they don't got them up here. Oh, is it June 17th? Summer tour, Monday Night Raw, Retail Raw. Damn, I wonder why they don't got Forbidden. That's weird. I wonder why they don't got Forbidden Door tickets. Yeah, damn. I wonder what's up with that. But all right, let me keep going. Uh, you got Takeshita. Retaining the championship, man. Fire match from Ricochet. Fire match from Takeshita, man. These two cooked just like we all knew they would. Hold on, let me end the poll real quick. Hold on. Damn. Who we got? 63% said Hangman Adam Page might walk through that forbidden door. What time is it gonna be? Or I don't know. It's gonna be exciting to watch, though. It's gonna be exciting to watch. 63%, 37% says what's his name? Jay White. The Alpha. He's better than most wrestlers on AEW. Yeah, facts, Felicia. Bro, different. Ricochet different. Fire match to end off the night at Forbidden Door. Then you know what I mean, we kinda see what happened after that, man. A bunch of yeah, I mean, interferences. MJF getting socked out by hold on. Nah, did he get socked out? Or I think he got clotheslined or something. By Andrade by accident. Andrade and MJF is definitely gonna have some conflict come Sunday. I don't know, man. My OG might decide to put the knife. Oh nah, actually the reverse happened. I knew somebody got punched. So MJF wound up socking out Andrade. Andrade might wind up trying to get that receipt at Forbidden Door. If I was Andrade, I'll chalk that, man. You got socked out, just chalk that, go home. Yeah, man. Let Team DCF MJF do its work, man. Let him do his work, bro. MJF's so funny, man. Bobby, how you know it's funny, bro? AEW, yeah, man. Nah, that's hilarious. Mark Briscoe putting his dirty hands on the Triple B. Darby Allin just so psychotic, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Let me see something, y'all. We might gotta do a few polls tonight, man. Hold on, cause a lot of this stuff is like, hold on, let me see something. Hold on, what is this? Hold on, chat. Let me see something real quick, man. Hold on, something just threw me off. Do y'all know him in A? Like, who is this boy? JD Drake? Is JD Drake fire? He doesn't even have an Instagram. Jay Swiss says if Forbidden Door was a WWE event, expect big returns of the Masked Man, the Gingerbread Man, Horse Squad. I'm going Pat McAfee. Nah, facts. Yo, who is JD Drake, bro? Yo, good looking for the 5, Jay Swiss. Like, why is he facing this dude? JD Drake, AEW. The blue collar badass. I'll follow, bro. Who is the Workhorseman?
He wants to get in. A tag will be made after he's been.
Let me see. Let me see some of that.
Out he goes! Drill bit from JD! Is it over?
I gotta catch y'all. I gotta do some research on JD Drake, man. I never heard of bro, but is he supposed to be fire?
Oh my goodness! Drake! Yeah.
Show kind of look like Dusty.
Brace, the leg is up! 2, no! Built like a tank and moves like a cheetah. JD Drake is no joke, man. Yeah. Wow!
Y'all like JD Drake? SMH. Damn it, Jericho putting him over, I guess. I say he's an older Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens pops just a lot. He's enhancement talent. Y'all don't know him? Hold on, bro. It's Forbidden Door season. I'm open to you, man. Hold on. What's the boy name? JD Drake. AEW promo. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research on bro, man.
Drill bit! Hossman down for the count. Looked like he was going for.
By the time you get out here, you've already contemplated 5 ways I'd whip your ass. Your bitch isn't here. My better half isn't here. No need for physical confrontation. But you and Don been running that mouth elsewhere, haven't you? Talking about why hasn't Uncle Tony picked you up?
I'm gonna tap into Collision this weekend. Yo, come on, dog. Who is that? Kara Cola Face? Yo, Kara, you is a fool. They said JD Drake versus JD Lamar. Yo, what the hell? How do you even think of that? JD Drake versus JD Lamar. But they not like us. They like us. Oh no, JD Drake. God's plan. God's plan. Yo, that is hilarious. JD Drake versus JD Lamar. You dumb. JD Griff. Come on, bro. Nah, I think bro probably fire, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna see this. Cause Jericho definitely put the spotlight on bro. Like, oh, what? What are you doing, Jericho? I gotta see this. I gotta kind of see this on Collision. Drake and Kendrick Lamar synonymous. Yo, oh my God. No, that's hilarious. Get that face clone off my scene. Oh man, that's hilarious. Let me see, man. Alright, yeah, so that was basically Dynamite, man. Fire. I'm not mad at that. Yo, look at this, real quick. Look at this, chat. I'm looking. How did Tony Khan fit all of this in one night? None of the matches felt like it wasn't no squash matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A pro 8, 9, and a promo segment. Then he still had back. Dog, how did? Yo, Tony Khan, I gotta holler at bro, man. I gotta get in touch with Tony Khan. How the hell? Somehow he fits 48 hours and 24. Remember I was saying the other day, yo, how does this dude be on Jacksonville Jaguars, turn around, be at every single Ring of Honor, every single Collision, every single Dynamite? He just put a whole pay-per-view in 2 hours and 15 minutes plus commercials. That was kind of wild, bro. His promos even, I wouldn't count that for JD promo. Yeah, man. I wouldn't count that for JD promo, but yeah, no, that's what I mean by like when I seen this card, I'm like, is we doing 3 hours a night? But no, that was 2. Yeah, I want to know about this Mercedes situation. Let me see something, man. I'll be looking to wrap it up normally, but there's so much BS going on with the Fed. Y'all know we're gonna talk about a lot of it. We're gonna talk about a lot of. I'm gonna cook them tomorrow in the video. I got no other choice. Now I don't want to spoil the situation going on, whatever crackdown happened. I'm not gonna spoil that because we still gonna cover crackdown how we cover crackdown. But my God, dog, this is embarrassing, chat. Look at this. Now, chat. Now, usually, sometimes I'll be thinking maybe I should save some stuff for the video, but I know that some of y'all watch the video and the live. Some of y'all only watch the live. Some of y'all only watch the video. But for my live people, I always feel like I gotta give y'all a little bit extra, you know what I mean, for spending so much time with me and building this community. And plus, this is not even me being on live and holding up obligations. Y'all literally who I talk to about wrestling, I don't got nobody else to talk about this. I need more than a video to talk about this. I need more than a few cool lines. Dog, this is literally an embarrassment for the Fed, dog. You could say, all right, AEW tarps out their shows too, whatever, bro. This company isn't even made it to its teenage years yet. They haven't even made it double digits. 40 years in the professional wrestling business. You're in London. There is no, look at this. I know what y'all saying. Oh, the venue just starting, whatever, bro. Oh, what about that? The Lord of the Tarps strikes again. My God, look at all this tarp. You can literally, I don't want to hear, well, you're not allowed to sit there. There's one guy sitting there. He got a tarps on the left, tarps on the right, tarps behind him. He got tarps when he looks up. This is crazy. Look at this. The whole stadium is blacked out. You're in London. If you was in the States, I get it. In the States, we don't really be caring about nothing. Our attention span is really short. You're in London. Shouldn't these fans be chopping at the bit to see Danhausen? Embarrassing. And for all of you that think that, Bobby Monsoon, no, that's the event was starting. When the event came on, it was jam-packed. Oh, yeah? Hold on. Yo, please, dog. I know it was jam-packed? It was jam-packed where? Jam-packed with tarps! That's the only thing that jam-packed the venue. The amount of tarps they was used. I guarantee TKO. Do me a favor. Release your expenses for release your business expenses. I am dying to know how much is spent on tarps every single week. This is insanity at its finest. God, dog. Yo, somebody said Tarp Town. Smooth is crazy. This is crazy. Tarp City, Tarp Down. Oh my God. Look at this. The whole top blacked out. Look, dog, this is sad. You can't even sell a floor seat to this crap. This is bad, man. This is bad, dog. And I'm telling you, all the people, Triple GPT, I think Triple H might have fired him. Bro, he's scared to even show his face after some of these shows, bro. You can't even show your face. Yo, Joe Trev said it's jam-packed at the exits. Hold on, bro. I might gotta take that, dog. Oh my God, dog. The night of tarps. Yo, the night of tarps is crazy. The tarps was sure, like even the tarps was bored. I'd never seen this many tarps in my life. Why? This whole section is empty. Empty. You're in London. I could understand the show was filling in. The show was filled in. The show started. Crackdown has started. I want to know how many people actually got paid to be there. Not paid. How many people got paid to be there? Half of this crowd was probably the crowd that, because after the show, you got the, what's the name? You got to watch you got to watch soccer after the show. Half of the crowd was there to watch soccer in the venue. Let's be real. Half of this crowd didn't even come for Crackdown. More people showed up to watch the soccer game at the end of the show than watch this stupid ass show. This is insanity at its finest, dog. Yo, somebody said something too. Look. Bro is from London. This is the worst attended WWE TV taping in London in some time. High ticket prices, poor product, England playing are all reasons I reckon. Dog. Hey, y'all know I let it be known. Triple GPT. Crackdown not looking good. You know we cooked. Yo, Triple GPT. Bro, so he found a suit with the sleeves cut off. This is diabolical work, man. Bro done crashed out so bad, dog. He literally somehow walked out the house with a suit with the sleeves cut off. This is how stupid WWE Creative has gotten. We could guarantee one thing at Night of Champions. We are cooked. We are cooked beyond belief, bro. Whenever you walk out the closet with this, you got a sleeveless suit, sir. If you don't take your ass back in the crib, go find you a polo shirt. Go find you a suit with both the sleeves on. This is diabolical work. You got your sleeveless suit and your underarms probably smell like pork rinds. Give me a break, dog. Night of Champions is doomed, bro. Oh, damn, when I wake up on Friday already? Your lady is crazy. Nah, they actually shot it Tuesday. They shot the joint Tuesday. Now, look at this. I don't even want to spoil what happened Friday, but look. This is so whack. This is like, how do you expect for people to pay for this? can't watch this shit, bro. I'm sorry, dog. So I'm sorry, yo. If y'all want me to, now look, chat. Now I'm gonna be expected to watch this Friday, and not come and start cursing and dropping F-bombs and start breaking stuff. I'm gonna be expected to do that. This company is making a mockery out of professional wrestling. I said this earlier. They're selling they took it down, but they tried to sell a chair about a situation that never even happened. I didn't know it was going to be this bad. TKO is killing this company. Yo, y'all want to hear something too? Yo, chat. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, real quick, chat. Now, when I said TKO killing his company, the first thing I thought of was, because my next thing was about to be, maybe it could turn around when they milk the company dry and the Saudis buy it, right? Because we be talking about this a lot. We talk about the Saudis buying. Hold on. Damn, what's that? Hold on. We talk about the Saudis buying WWE, and it kind of got me thinking of this other situation. Yo, my bad. We going to be bouncing around a little bit on the live tonight. We barely went through AEW. So we'll bounce on a few other subjects because there's so much stuff that happened. Hold on one second though, chat. I'm gonna find something. This is kind of a. I don't even want to switch the mood because it's about to get a little bit dark, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's about to get a little bit dark, but I think it's worth talking about because the Saudis buying WWE might not be the case. Hold on. So did y'all hear about this? Y'all know bro, right? This is the bull who be doing a lot of the events. I'm guessing for WWE, for TKO. He does a lot of the boxing events for TKO. I'm sure he does some stuff with WWE. I think he might be at Night of Champions this weekend. He might have been at Royal Rumble. Was he at Royal Rumble? Yeah, this bull right here. I knew he was in business with WWE. Did y'all hear about the situation with him? So apparently he got cancer. And it's kind of crazy. So this is what it was said. He said, "I'll do my best to do a meeting." Hold on. Let me try to bring this up a little bit better for y'all. Yeah, he got like a bad stage of cancer too. Let me try to pull this up. Damn, I want to try to pull his statement up, man. Hold on, Chad. This is a kind of crazy development because WWE is like they're in bed with the Saudis. You see him. He was with Triple H. He does a lot of business with Tony Khan. Does a lot of business with TKO. And this is definitely just a unfortunate situation, man. And yeah, man. I be always telling y'all, and even when I be talking to y'all, I kind of be talking to myself too. Just always reminding myself of things I already know, which is like, man, yeah, man, don't try to take stuff for granted. Have fun because you never remember what I told you at the beginning of the year. You never know what 2026 is gonna bring for any one of us. But he says, I'll do my best to do a meeting soon between my brothers Dana White, Nick Khan, Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, and my partners and friends at DAZN. I think that's how they pronounce it. My bad if I got it wrong. To make peace and revolution for boxing. I hope I succeed and boxing fans see the white smoke rise from the chimney. Yeah, man. He does business with WWE, but I think he's more invested in boxing. I want to do it before losing my memory. I'm afraid in 2028 or 2029 I'll forget my name. Bro, are you dog, are you serious? Bro might forget his name? Is that bad? I wonder what type of cancer it is. Hold on. So it says he's been battling cancer since 2015 and has been diagnosed with a tumor located near the pity. Hold on, my bad, chat. Y'all keep seeing me live. I be doing this in real life. Sometimes if I have a hard enough time to pronounce a word, I like to put it in a dictionary app because I hate to sound like an idiot. And I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty good at reading, but I don't know every single word. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Pituitary. Pituitary. Okay, we learned a new word, pituitary. All right, so Turkey Ali has been battling cancer in 2015, pituitary gland in his brain. Because he fears the progression of his condition could lead to severe cognitive decline and memory loss, he has been organizing a massive summit to unify boxing promoters. Timeline of diagnosis. Originally diagnosed with multiple forms of cancer in 2015, brain tumor. In 2025, doctors found a tumor located near his pituitary gland. Recent developments. In June 2026, he publicly opened out about his sobering reality. God. It's like, yo, how does that even happen? Like, yo, and chat, think about this, chat. Because I know, yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be talking because I know for a fact a lot of y'all, I be talking to myself a lot of times when I'm talking to y'all, to be honest, man. I be talking to myself because I be having to remind myself. Let me show y'all something, chat. Let me show y'all something. I know we're supposed to be talking about wrestling, but sometimes I gotta go down the rabbit hole. Because if at least one person could hear this, look at this. Let's just assume this is right. Bro is worth $2 billion. I'm going to repeat this one more time. He's worth $2 billion. Let me allow you to... I'm going to read the chat a little bit, but I just want to say this small message. I'm not even... Fuck all the theatrics and everything, bro. Money is not everything. You see a situation of $2 billion. It could say trillion. It could say zillion. It could say septillion. And sometimes I gotta let that be known because I'm just like y'all, man. I be struggling to make rent a lot of times. I be trying to, YouTube stuff be doing cool, but it's a lot of debt I gotta catch up on. I gotta try to fix a lot of stuff. I got 2 kids, you know what I mean? Bills just like anybody else, dog. Bills are F you over in this life, bro. And sometimes we be worrying about survival and chasing bread so much. Our lives are so surrounded around money, not because we care about money like that, just because we need it to survive, bro. Kids got to eat. You know what I mean? People, some of y'all got old people y'all trying to take care of, dog. Some of y'all trying to make it in school, make it in college, dog. Y'all really trying to do the good things in life. Some of us that's in the street, dog, we're trying to not do the option of going up, sticking somebody up, robbing somebody, taking somebody's life, doing all the selling crack, coke, fentanyl, whatever you got to do, doing the extra activities and some of us is trying not to do that, bro. And we're so worried about, we're chasing the money so much. Our life revolves around money so much. A lot of us go in the fucking grave chasing the bag. And man, it's easier said than done. Trust me, I know, bro. But man, if you could take that little bit of time to do what you love to do and just chase any passion and just be selfish a little bit. And I don't care if it's playing the game, playing 2K, going out on a walk. You know what I mean? Spending time with people you love. If you love cooking, whatever you love doing, man, take a little time to yourself. Be the fuck selfish, bro. Because when it's your time for some stupid shit to happen in life, yeah, man, you gonna wish you had, dog. Bro is worth $2 billion, dog. All the money in the world, and he's in a situation money can't buy. You can't buy your way out this situation. Shout out to him and his family, man. I hope the best. This is extremely sad news. I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care if you're worth $2 billion, dog. I respect everybody the same way. I don't care if you're a celebrity. I don't even want to be. Yo, dog. I don't like celebrities like that, bro. All right, like I said in school, dog, I was chilling with the nerds, dog. Dog, hang me around the everyday guy, dog. That's why when I'm on live, I try to do my best to try to, yeah, man. I might miss super chats or whatever, but I also try to shout out the people that's just sending regular chats and whatever, because we're all in this shit together, dog. And man, this is a unfortunate, bad, effed up situation for bro. I don't care if you got money. I don't care if you're a janitor, dog. Nobody wants to be in a situation like this where you just, yeah, man, you dealing with cancer. Yeah, man, you think, all right, you got the funds, the best doctors in the world, whatever, dog, and it just keep getting worse and worse and worse. Now, do you know how bad it is? You're not even gonna remember your name. Like that's a bad joint, dog. You probably won't remember your kids, your dog, let alone, yeah, man, anything you forget, dog. That is like, dog, yo, somebody, you could make the argument that could be worse than being incarcerated. Cause you are incarcerated in your mind. You're just waking up confused every day. It's like living in a fucking nightmare. God, that's an unfortunate situation, man. So I'm gonna circle it back around. I'm gonna read some of the chat, but I just want to end it off by saying, dog, being grateful just goes a long way. Being able to do this, being able to get up, you could fucking walk. I could walk here. I could walk here. I could take a. I know people that's doing. I know people that's doing a quarter century in jail right now. I can't even make this up. Bro, got a drink from the toilet. I don't got a drink from the toilet. I got a good cup I could drink out of. I could drink some good water. I could be able to walk to the Chinese store. I be trying to be grateful about the little things, dog. You know what I mean? Because think about it. Waking up and just being able to remember your name. I would never even think to be grateful about that. I wouldn't give a fuck because, you know what I mean, I'm living in America and we get treated like, you know what I mean, we're royalty already. If you make it $40,000 a year, you're treated like royalty compared to go to Jamaica and see how some of them kids is living. When I went to Jamaica, I couldn't believe it, bro. I just couldn't believe the kids out there, barefoot dog dudes is just starving, you know what I mean? But they're still some of the happiest people. I'm sitting here, I will have an attitude when I just stuffed my face with a chicken cheesesteak platter, played the game, bullshitted all day. And what the hell I got an attitude about? Yo, being grateful just goes a long way, dog. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I'm great. I just told you that I could come off ungrateful. A lot of times when I'm talking to y'all, I'm talking to myself. You know what I mean? Dog. That was a bad joint, dog. That's a bad joint. I hate to bring it to a dark side for a second, but it's important. This is an important message. If you even reach one person, man. The smallest things in life you could be grateful of, dog. Because, God, I can't even imagine waking up and not remembering my name. Forget my name, not even remembering my kids. Can you imagine waking up, you looking at your mom and you like, your dad, your loved ones, and you don't even know, you don't know what you're looking at? Crazy, dog. I'm gonna read some of the chat. Yo, oh my God, this dude. I guess you might be late in the joint Ricard Holt. But good looking though, bro, for the $2. ATL said facts, Bobby. Thank God damn it for what I have. Message received. Yeah, good looking. Yo, Joe, he said pastor. I said, I'll be trying to be a pastor, but yeah, man, I be feeling like even if I have 5 people in here, I will feel obligated to say something of substance. I could get on here and joke and troll, and you know what I mean, and it could all be a good time, but I do notice that at least one person out there needs to hear this. You know what I mean, and if not, dog, I'd be like I say, I'd be telling myself this shit, dog. Uh, Google our Chic Wiki. All right, what is that? Congrats to Trick Williams. Oh yeah, Raven. I was gonna cover that too. Trick, and yeah, man. We actually, that's a good segue to go into some lighter stuff. I'm gonna read some of the chat. Yes, the tourism industry is very explosive. Generally, though, boys, whether Christian, Muslim, Jew, whatever, just add the God above to guide you the correct way as much as possible. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I don't get into religion stuff. Everybody believe different things. Plus, how I grew up, one side of my family was Muslim, the other side was Christian, and the other side was Jehovah's Witnesses. So ever since I was a kid, I always grew up and knew that's like the first thing I was taught in life was respect other people's religions. Life isn't easy. That's a fact. All right, I'm going to Google that, but Bobby, there's times where I don't realize that life can be beautiful. It's only when I leave my house and go somewhere like the mall or the beach. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta take a walk. Sometimes I be feeling like that. Like, God, I've been sitting in this studio in front of a computer for God knows how long. I need to get up and just walk somewhere. You know what I mean? And just feeling that sun sometimes. Yeah, man. You're right, Warlock. I respect you, Bobby. Thanks for sharing your wisdom with us and taking your time to be human. Yeah. Good looking, man. Yeah, man. We all human in this shit. We all in this shit together, man. Now I'm gonna go segue to something a little bit a little bit less dark. We do got that going on too, man. Shout out. That's a good way to segue out of that, man. Shout out to Trick Williams, bro. If you on Instagram, Trick Williams, the Lash Legend, did it up, y'all. Shout out my man Trick Williams, man. Bro got married to Lash Legend. The wedding seemed beautiful. Somebody else got married. Oh yeah, what's her name? No, that was who was that? That was somebody. That was Bianca Belair baby shower, actually. So Bianca Belair baby shower. Bianca Belair baby shower. That's what another thing that day was at. I'm trying to find some pictures of this. I know a lot of people was uploading Hold on. I know Wendy Chu. They was uploading some of these pictures on IG, just some of the wrestlers that was there. So here's some more pictures of it. They was in where they was at? They was in Jamaica. My man, shout out to my man Weed too. He got married in Jamaica. Fire, man. That's fire. So that's why probably Trick Williams. I don't think he's gonna be at the I don't think he's gonna be at the show tonight. There go Oba. Is this a cigar? It's like, no, I know that. I know it ain't the Maui Wowie. yo, Sir Smoke a Lot. That would be funny if Oba was on the Maui Wowie, man. They in Jamaica. Somebody smoking or somebody smoking out there. I don't think it's Oba though. I think Oba, the position he in with WWE is just he got way too much to lose. But some of them out there smoking that Maui Wowie for sure. Joe Trick William buzz has gone down. Come on, Mundog. Come on. I don't know about that, bro. I see what you're saying. The gingerbread man handed it, but I don't know, man. I never smoked a cigar before. Hopefully this don't get demonetized. Yeah, this seems like a nice joint, man. I don't know if y'all ever been to Jamaica, but I've been to Jamaica, dog. One of my favorite places, man. Hold on, let me see if I got. Hold on, man. I want to see if I got any joy to be in Jamaica, man. Jamaica's I got this gotta make me want to go back to Jamaica, man. Let me see. Damn, that was so long ago, bro. Yeah, I don't even got any. I, I can't even find none of my videos of Jamaica. Jamaica was definitely a vibe though, man. Uh, let's see what else. Everybody was out there. The Americanos. They got them good pork. That food was probably fire there, man. Oh no. Hey, Triple GPT, bro, we've been doing good. It's been 2 years. It's been two. Triple GPT, take your ass somewhere. Go find. Don't even come back until you get some sleeves on that suit jacket, bro. Bro said $2. They gave Triple GPT a 99% pay cut, bro. Night of Champions is gonna go bad, dog. Yo, bro cut Triple GPT. They had to cut bro's salary to fill up the tarps in London. Yo, dog, bro said $2, didn't say nothing. Oh my god, dog. Or did he say something? Is this a message right here? Oh, let me see if I can. Let me ask Google to translate this. Yo, the bro done lost his mind, dog. Yo, this dude is weird, chat. So look at Triple GPT super chat. He got like he put this cryptic message on here that says some type of, I guess this is some Arabic writer or something. And it means this coming soon. This dude is dog. Hey, Triple H, man, just throw bro a bone, man. He can't live off of WWEshop.com. God, dog, this is crazy. Somebody said the Saudis hacked, bro. Yo, hold on, bro. Hold on. Somebody said the Saudis hacked, bro. Hold on, bro. Yo, that is insane, dog. The Saudis hacked, bro. Yo, this dude is weird, dog. Oh my god, I just showed up 2 hours late, dog. Let me see if he even posted it. Yo, you know Dynamite was fire if he didn't even say nothing about it, man. Yeah, bro ain't post nothing. Bro just sent his last $2 in his joint, man. This is insane, dog. Arabic GPT. The Saudis hacked bro, man. Somebody get bro back. It's crazy. He said stay at school, kids. This is Triple GPT brain right now. Completely fried, bro. I know Bobby be cooking up the doofus son-in-law. Hold on, man. Hold on. Give me 1 second, chat. Hold on, chat. I done figured it out, man. Yo, nah, this dude is weird, bro. Hold on, we getting some cryptic messages from Triple GPT. We gotta try to decode them. Dude, it's a fucking clown, dog. Oh my god, hold on, man. Man, it seems like we gotta, it seems like we gotta, we got a grand interest. Triple GPT, he was one day he was worshiping the AI gods, then he was worshiping Triple H. Now I guess, yeah, I mean, this is what he's on, man. This is crazy. Let me try to translate what bro is talking about, man. This is the weirdest thing ever, bro. Yo, this is crazy. Hold on, let me see. It's what we. Hold on, translate. And yo, this is. Hold on, edit text translation. Hey, yo, Bubby, what? Is this even Arabic? Oh my god, what is it? Oh no, let me just do translate. Let me just say translate. This is crazy, yo. Which side did you choose, Bobby? Yo, what the hell? Dog, this dude is sick, yo. Something is literally wrong with this dude, dog. Which side did I choose? Well, which side? I mean, you know, I chose the right side, man. I told y'all I'm a WWE guy. Of course, I chose Obafemi and Jey Uso over Swerve Strickland and Ospreay. I think Obafemi and Jey Uso gonna put on an absolute classic. I think don't forget about the banger of Trick Williams and Ricky Saints. Man, I know that's gonna cook way more than let me guess, Kenny Omega and Zack Sabre. Of course, I chose the right side. The Night of Champions, the Night of Tops. Also, yo, this dude is weird, dog. Got him some Schwartz stats. Yo, this is crazy, man. But yeah, we go, bro. Yeah, man, just make sure you in the building for Forbidden Door, man. Seriously, bro. We know you struggling, so you don't even got to worry about, yeah, man, sending the $2. Yo, let me see if there's anything else I wanted to go at. Yo, it's so much crap, dog, in WWE. I don't even know where to start. All right, let me go back here, dog. So Cody Rhodes says some stupid ass remark. Let me see, yo, if I got. Oh nah, Cody, that's him saying something else. This is what Cody Rhodes said, dog. Hold on, let's see if we can actually find it. Did Ariel Wandy say something? Hold on, Ariel Helwani might have posted it. All right, we're gonna talk about this. Hold on. Oh my god, let me see if this dude is translating, dog. This dude is yo. Yo, I don't even know how to even come up with this, yo. Hold on, it's just easy if I do it right here. Hold on. All right, translate this. He said, you said that the family split up. Which side did you choose? Yo, dog. Come on, man. I chose Night of Champions, but I know you going through a hard time, man. So let me just lie. Let me just fraud and say I chose Night of Champions, man. Yo, this bro is weird, dog. Yo, it's gonna be so. If all I'm saying is, Jey Uso better not lose. I mean, Jey Uso better not win. That's all I care about Saturday. But yo, look at this, chat. Yo, I don't know what Cody's thinking. I don't know if he's on the Maui Wowie. I don't know
Said that
what. I
you
don't know if
have
that
interest
black eyed and affected his brain. But this dude is out of his mind with this take. Listen to this.
in that role that Paul Levesque has. So does that mean that one day you would like to do that? Not saying that you're trying to take his job, but you are younger than him, and at some point there is going to be a succession. Are you interested in that at some point?
Yeah, that's a really tough question to answer because there's like a performative way to answer it, and then there's a bold way to answer it. I mean, that's almost a thankless job, but then you get to be part of some of amazing hits and amazing moments, and your body of work is what's going to speak for itself years from now. So being judged in the moment is one thing. Years from now, I've always had an interest in it. I had an interest in it when my dad did it and was a performer. I had an interest in it at my time away from WWE when I was an executive vice president. And I certainly would be lying to you if I said I don't have an interest in it. I think I'm very interested in it. It's just a matter of where the road takes me. I wanted my whole life to be WWE champion. My sister told me, be careful what you wish for because you might get it. I did. And now it's about, well, what goals are, what's left on the table? I want Street Fighter to be a massive success. I want to do more Guile, but also I want to do more film. I want to do more TV. There's seats on, on the Georgia political scene that are open. Is that a road? Or is this the road to stay with something I love so much, like wrestling? And anyone who's talked to me, including you and I, when we've had private discussions, I love this. I don't know how I'd say bye to it. So it's something I'm very interested in. Yes.
With that in mind, I'm reminded of something that I just saw Paul Heyman say to Chris Van Vliet, and he was talking about Paul Levesque, and he was talking about how his position has never had to deal with the type of stress that he is dealing with right now because, there's the PLEs on ESPN, there's Raw on USA Network, on Netflix, there's SmackDown on USA, there's Netflix having everything all across the world as well. It's so divided now, and there's so many different masters who want so many different things, and they all want their thing to be as successful as it can possibly be, and they paid so much money for it. And so when you get that type of, when you get that insight into what he's dealing with right now, I gotta admit, I've sat here and said, I have.
Yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I ain't gonna lie, chat. Yo, Ariel Hawani really broke that down in a way. Well, I guess it was Paul Heyman who did it. I never thought about that. I never thought about that, y'all. Think about what Triple H has to do. Now of course, the product is bad. But think about how many masters he has to serve. He has to serve the USA audience. That's a completely different master from the Netflix audience, which is a completely different master from the TKO audience. Not even the audience, like the higher ups. I ain't gonna lie, dog. That's this. I didn't. I'm putting myself in Triple H's shoes. This is why he probably doesn't fight back with the product, because one is not he doesn't have ownership. He's not even on the board. And two, it's going to be impossible to please this many, you know what I mean? No one's ever going to be happy. The best thing he could probably do is delegate most of the work and not even just emotional. The best thing Triple H probably could do is emotionally detach from the situation. This is different from Tony Khan. Tony Khan, the end all be all. He gotta appease TBS, but TBS, AEW is the best thing TBS got by a long shot. Tony Khan is a lot easier to run AEW than WWE. Ricardo. Hi, y'all. I'm Ricardo. My FYP started getting flooded with I want more from wrestling videos and channels. This was one. I like it here. Yo, good looking, Ricardo. Shout out Ricardo. Shout out Ricardo. Totally for picture of the year. Fat. Yeah, yo, you funny, bro. Says smoke a lot. Yeah, big WBD rat. See, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I'm kind of, I cook Triple H a lot, but as a man, I could understand. Like, damn, I never thought about it like that.
Most respect, like every interaction I've had with Paul Levesque has been so lovely. Like he seems like a genuine great person, just like thoughtful. You tell him congratulations via text, his first response is how are you? It's very rare that people do that, and he does that every time. That shows the kind of person that he is. I've never thought of it from that perspective. And so when I sit here and criticize the product, I'm like, you know what? I need to think of it from that perspective sometimes because he is serving a lot of masters. Can you speak to that a little bit? The type of stress and scrutiny that he is under right now, because it's never quite been like this before.
I don't know. I don't think him and I have ever had a discussion where we broke down the various stresses or the various voices or the rigors of the task. You mentioned all the real estate that we need to cover. But I have had discussions with him where basically I think he has said to a core few that you have to not only be the best and be who you are right now, but you have to be even better. And you know who those people are going to be. He's the head coach of this team. So you can be the best coach in the world and you can make great players out of perhaps good players, but right now he has some great players. It's a matter of getting everybody on the field and letting us do our thing. And many of us, he for somebody who's apparently very stressed out, which I never see, one thing he's big on, what do you think? What's your gut tell you? That's one of the greatest gifts to be asked when you have the experience. I often always defer because I don't think I have a great gut when it comes to me personally as a wrestler. But the idea that, hey, you have the experience. Not only that, can you go pull that guy aside? Can you talk to that girl over there? We need this to change, these details. I think he's a marvelous leader.
Cody. Y'all know, bro, I give Cody a lot of grace. But bro, if anybody that knows Cody Rhodes is listening to this, maybe this why every single year title reigns wasn't what it was supposed to be. If Triple H is asking you, what are you feeling, and you're deferring to him, at what point are you going to stop doing that? Come on, bro. Like, God, come on, dog. No one knows your African American nightmare. Raheem. No one knows your American nightmare, Cody Rhodes' character, better than you. Stop being so scary, dog. Obviously, if you're on your third title reign and it sucks, at what point are you going to be like, you know what? I'm not confident of myself, booking myself as a wrestler, but I'm going to give it a shot. At what point is Cody going to do that? Because I'm about to really start cooking Cody, because why am I keep blaming Triple H for your mishaps? You're telling me saying this, that you're the one that's telling Triple H, oh, you know what? Yeah, what do you think? Triple H and Triple GPT have zero ideas. None. Your worst idea will probably be better than anything they could conjure up in their computer brain. Cody, come on, bro. But that kind of puts it in context, because it's so crazy because you could listen to that and it puts it in context, but then you'll see a highlight of something like this and it just says, Cody Rhodes claims nobody has a harder job than Triple H right now. There's never been a booker in the history of the business has been beloved the entire time. Yeah, when did he say that? That is insane to say still. Beloved the entire time? Hold on, let me see if he says this at the
people
end.
here, and I think people will probably criticize any discussion where that's said because that's what happens. And I'll actually say something, Ariel. It's okay to criticize any product. We criticize it because we love it, but being here on the ground and being able to tell stories that we know where they're going and to this event right here, I wish you could be here with me to see we're not getting really lost in the mud. We're not really getting lost in the muck. There's always going to be criticism. There has never been a great booker, Dusty Rhodes, Bill Watts, Vince McMahon.
Yeah, man, I don't know what he's starting to lose me, bro. But yeah, let me catch up on some of the chat, man. Cody Rhodes, I didn't even see this interview. I just seen that one part. I just wanted to get context of what he meant. Hold on, before I even get to the chat, then you got Braun Strowman came out, clapped at Cody Rhodes real quick. Braun Strowman said former WWE star reacts to Cody claim that nobody books WWE shows better than Triple H. He said ratings say otherwise. Damn. Oh, here it go right here. Ratings say otherwise. So there it goes, y'all. We won't be seeing Braun Strowman probably ever in the Fed again. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care because Braun Strowman went and did a cooking show that's doing more. I think it's doing better ratings than Crackdown, or is being compared to it. Shout out my man Jamar. He sent me this. I'm just seeing this. But yeah, man, ratings say otherwise. Paul Levesque and Cody. Interested, man. I'm gonna read some of the chat. Yo, Gregory said Cody liked to hear himself talk. Nah, that's a fact, man. Let me read some of the super chats. While Bobby loves WWE, WWE, QB2, Corporate World Solid Plus, Sympathy Glazer, Triple H. Cody, Ari, and Heyman doing Triple H Apologist Tour. Damn. Yo, man. I don't know, OZ. I feel you. Oh, Jordan cracking up. I feel you on this. Yeah, man. I feel both sides. I feel if you ain't giving Triple H no slack. And I also feel if you feel like, yeah, man, he's wearing a lot of hats. I mean, I know it's a lot more difficult than what it seems to be, but as wrestling fans, we don't care about that. You know what I mean? When you have a job to do, no one cares about your feelings. You know what I mean? If you washing dishes somewhere, if you're doing DoorDash, if you're being a content creator, if you're live, I can't tell you how many times I had other stuff going on. Nobody cares about your feelings like that, dog. If you got a job to do, you show up, you do the job. And that's what it is, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, I feel you on that, OZ. Let me see, was there anything else? Yo, somebody posted this. They said Booker of the Year. Jey Uso beating Javon Evans in the King of the Ring. Pat McAfee being a Cody Rhodes storyline. The Gingerbread Man. The tag team division. Nah, that's a fact, man. Let me see anything else. Yo, did y'all see this? I don't know if this is old or not. Oh no, this is just a video of of how empty Crackdown was. Look how empty this building is. Hey, Triple GPT, I know you see this, bro. Triple GP, what excuse do you have for this? Nobody, you can't make this up. This isn't main event. Look at this. Nobody is there. This is no excuse, bro. You're in London. But y'all also look at this. Yo, don't we miss? Yo, I used to love the WWE Network, man. Look at this. This is highway robbery. What are you doing with the archive episodes? Raw started in 93. You missed the first 3 years. You got 96, 97, 98. And they threw the episode when I was on there, so I'm not complaining too much. 99, 2000, 2001. Then over a 20-year hiatus. 20 years? Then Triple H, ironically, right? You don't miss an episode when you're the boss, right? Look at this, chat. I'm going to repeat this. Ironically, Triple H doesn't miss an episode when he becomes in charge. 52 episodes 2022, 52 episodes 2023, 53 episodes 2024. I'm bringing this up because, once again, this is why we get so frustrated with the Fed. They are asking for more. They are giving less. The product is trash. They are turning around, and everything that's a part of any type of nostalgia thing, they're taking away. This makes 0 sense. What's the point of putting 2000 up there if it's 9 episodes? 5 episodes. If I was born say if I was born in 99, 2000, and I wanted to learn about 2001, what in these 5 episodes are going to tell me what was going on in 2001? This company is dead, bro. I'm telling you, dog. Everything is a money grab. Everything is a buy now. Everything is a extract more money, dog. God, Night of Champions is gonna suck, man. Whatever, bro. Yeah, man, it's a wrap, bro. But I'm gonna bust it up in the chat a little bit, man. This is bad, dog. Felicia said, "This is humiliating." Yeah, no, I don't know. That was funny. Unreal. Yo, Sir Smoker said Unreal had more episodes. How do you got a show that's going to kill the wrestling business have more episodes than what actually built it? Yo. Yo, Triple GPT, this is the problem, bro. Triple GPT said, remember the be grateful speech? Just be grateful, WWE. Yo, dog, that is the problem. That is the problem. It's just like, yo. I'm saying be grateful about life. Because there's things that money can't really buy in life. We're talking about business. Now, when we're talking about business, all that stuff I be talking about everyday life goes completely out the window because business, yeah, man, you have to have a level of being savage with you to do business because you're going to have to tell family no. You're going to have to see people in certain positions. You got to tell no. I'm sure you want to help everybody out. You can't do that. Your business will end really fast. This is business, bro. A company that I invested in for 40 years, bro. Turn around and Hawk spit in my face. Want me to buy chairs because of a lie they said they was a part of a program. Wanting the product to go down, but you raise the ticket prices up. I would not go to a WWE event until they make some drastic changes. I'm okay. I say this a million times. I'm okay with WrestleMania 40 being the absolute last WWE event I go in my life. I'm perfectly fine with that, bro. But even if I wanted to, it's impossible because they hiked the ticket prices up so high. There's nobody at the shows. Merchandise high. Ticket prices high. Commercial. It's just like you don't care about the fans at all. The last thing we have is the nostalgia episodes of Raw. The WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the WrestleMania. I'm going to tell you something that Vince McMahon figured out extremely early when he was building WWF. He figured out the importance of nostalgia. He figured out very early that, man, these kids that was watching wrestling grew up to love these wrestlers. Then when you go back, by WrestleMania 12, 13, by the time those WrestleManias came, yo, I wish I had my cousin. I wish my cousin Bianca was around. I used to go over to my cousin Bianca's house. Dog, she would tell you, dog, the first thing I'm doing, I run to the drawer in the basement. You open up the drawer, it's all these VHSs. Dog, I wish I would buy it off her if she still has it. All these VHSs of all the pay-per-views, dog. And I'm like 7, 8 going over her house, still going back WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, even the old WrestleManias I used to watch 7, 8, not dog. This nostalgia is like I wouldn't be surprised if it's the bread and butter of anything. That's why you want to sell a chair. That's why the whole John Cena tour where they milked everybody for that was all nostalgia. When you take that away because you're too stupid enough to realize that this is the backbone of your business, that's the one thing AEW don't got on WWE. Just the history isn't there. You need at least I think it starts off with a decade. When you go a decade back and talk about MJF and Chris, y'all gonna feel it. And AEW people will go back and be like, yo, remember this, remember that. That didn't even kick in for them yet. For WWE, it's such an important part, especially when the product is so bad right now. I have to go back and I have to watch WrestleMania 8 and WrestleMania 10 and try to think, how did I even become a fan of this garbage? Oh, yeah, Bret Hart and Owen Hart. Oh, yeah, Bret Hart, Yokozuna. Oh, yeah, Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels in the ladder match. You see how, oh, yeah, Macho Man and Crush. You see how I remember? That's WrestleMania 10. We're at WrestleMania 43. You see I could say the matches off the top of my head. I remember like yesterday. It's a part of my childhood. You rip these episodes down, turn around, and say, oh, be grateful. It's like, what? This is why I hate TKO, bro. It's not even, out of everybody, that's why. Triple H, whatever, I'm not, all of them, I don't really care, bro. It's really TKO, dog. It's just like, nostalgia for you is too far up. Kids today. Yo, you know what? Yo, I ain't got Triple GPT. You might be right about that, dog. Nostalgia for you is too far now. Yo, he might got a point there, bro. He might got a point, man. But nostalgia it might be, bro. Yeah, it might be, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Think about it. I'm talking about WrestleMania 10. That was over 30 years ago. Yeah, you might got a point, bro. Yeah, you got me, bro. He called me to see a punk. You're old. You might got me there. I'm not even trolling or nothing. You really might got me there, bro. 30 years ago is a long time. Yeah, man. And kids today probably. I'm looking at these episodes. Even to go with kids today. Are you talking about kids in 2022? Cause even look at the kids today. Even if you was born in an, where's this? The kids today is completely absent. From 2001 to 2022, that's still a big chunk. But I give you that, bro. Yeah. Yeah, who cares about, yeah. Whatever, man. I'm about to start buying the old DVDs, man. Brother talking about WrestleMania 8 day. Yeah, that's hilarious, dog. Yo, you know what's crazy? I ain't gonna lie. I gotta admit, you got me on that. Because WrestleMania 8, one of my favorite WrestleManias. It might be, like, I remember this. This is probably the WrestleMania I watched the most. Not probably. I have never watched a WrestleMania more than this. I never watched a WrestleMania. I could tell you this WrestleMania back to back off the top of my head, bro. Jake the Snake versus this was Roddy Piper, Bret the Hitman, Earthquake and Typhoon versus IRS, Santana, Shawn Michaels. This shit was hard. Ric Flair, Macho Man, Hulk Hogan at the end. I gotta get this, bro. I might order this, man. Can I order this? I want to order the rest of the first 10 WrestleManias, man. WrestleMania DVD bundle. I don't even got a DVD. Yo, they done killed the game, bro. Like, how do you even order a bundle if you want to now? If they took it off. No, I will buy this. I'm not paying a lot of money for it, but I'll buy this. I'll buy this bundle. I might go on Facebook Marketplace. Look, yo, my cousins used to have this joint. See, yo, you can say what you want, though. I'm telling you. Let them let go of this nostalgia. I guarantee, dog, it's over for the Fed. See, instead of taking it down, they could at least make it like, where the physical copies at? This is hard. If I had money, chat, I promise you, my whole house would be like this. If I had bread to buy every single joint, man, my whole crib would be like this. That's the only thing. The internet messed that up, man. Being able to have something physical that you could touch. Yo, speaking of that, before I get out of here, you know GTA is digital only. Hold on, I could be wrong. Look. GTA is digital only. While Rockstar's offering physical box editions, they do not contain game discs. Instead, the box include a voucher code that must be redeemed for digital download. Oh, it's 12. Oh, GTA out right now, y'all. Hold on. Oh, man. Should I do it? It's out. I gotta get my setup right, man. For whoever play this joint, we gotta make sure we get online. We gotta get the Mod Callis family in here. We gotta get the usual suspects on GTA, man. Even if it's a handful of us, bro. We gotta lock in on that GTA, man. I'll see if we could build. Yo, dog, you a fool. Yo. Yo, this dude is an idiot, bro. I'll see if we could build a blockbuster. Oh, no, that was hard. Yo, that's hilarious. Yo, did anyone of y'all order GTA 6 yet? Or is it the PlayStation Store? $100. What do you get with the pre-order though? The Ultimate Edition. All right, hold on. That's the difference right here. You get the Vice City package, 1 month of GTA Plus. I gotta grab this, bro. I ain't going cap, man. Shitty Fed movie. Yo, they crack it up. Chipper GPT is funny, dog. I'll see if we can bring Blockbuster. Yo, that was hilarious, bro. I used to love Blockbuster, dog. I might gotta do it, chat. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta just hustle up $100 before next week, man. I might gotta do it, dog. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I gotta get the Ultimate Edition too, man. That's the only thing about getting old, man. You gotta chase some childhood memories. I kind of remember when I couldn't get games and stuff. Is GTA 6 on PC? Yo, Warlock, I wanted to do it. Hold on, let me see. I'll do it live. I don't know if they're gonna put my information on here. Oh, damn, see, I gotta sign in. I actually can't do it. I think I gotta wait till I get to my PS5 actually. I'm at the studio. My PS5 at the crib. So yeah. I'm a probably. I guess I gotta wait till tomorrow, but I'll grab it sometime tomorrow. It's not like it's gonna sell out. But yeah, yo, Warlock. It said it's gonna be on PC, but it's gonna take a while for it to get on PC. So yeah, man. Dad says Levette gonna be on GTA killing like like he do creative. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Dad. That's a fact, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna grab that joint. I ain't even gonna cap, man. I'm bringing a PS5 to the studio too, bro. I gotta bring that thing. I gotta bring that thing home, man. But yo, man, yeah, I would have done it live, yo. I would have done it live, but I got all my information. I don't even know my PS. I gotta change my PSN is. I don't even play. My kids be playing that shit. I don't even play like PlayStation, so I don't even know my PSN or none of that. I might just make a whole new one, bro. I might make a whole new account just for GTA. But yeah, I gotta figure out the account stuff. But I'm gonna grab it tomorrow, man. I can't wait for that joint to drop, man. But yeah, good looking, man. W's in the stream. W's in the chat. Yo, this was a fire stream, man. Yeah, man, definitely a fire stream. Oh, snap, we got Joe Tran with the late 10, man. Let me see what bro said. Used to hit up Blockbuster after school on Friday and get games and movies for the weekend. Friends come over, vice versa. The VHS days or the DVD VHS combo system. Yeah. Yo, Joe, Blockbuster used to be. Yo, in chat, if y'all young, y'all know about Blockbuster. Dog. Oh man. This is like it's crazy. I sound old as dirt, bro. But you can't really replicate that feeling, man. When you used to go to Blockbuster, you had to drop the games off and enjoy it. You just walk around Blockbuster and just that shit used to be hard, dog. Yo, this shit used to be so hard, man. I'm talking about before. I wasn't even going to Blockbuster like that. Say your prayer. Yo, Triple GPT, you gonna be goaded. You gonna bring Blockbuster back, man. You be goaded, man. This used to be hard, dog. They had the games in there. You gonna play yo, man. Yo, I got my daughter the Switch 2. And the Switch 2, I've been playing Mario on that joint. Mario, Nintendo 64. Fire. I like going back. I'm about to do this with Final Fantasy 7. I'm gonna go back on Final Fantasy VII and beat the game because I don't think I ever beat it. I'm gonna beat the game because it's so much easier now. You got AI and then you got YouTube. So I'll be playing these old games. Right now I'm playing Nintendo 64 on the Switch too. Oh, I mean Mario 64, incredible. They got Perfect Dark. They got Perfect Dark on there. They got 007 on there. I'm going back and beating all them games, man. It looks like a good and fun place to work. Yeah, yo, Felicia, this is it. As a kid, dog, this was like the candy store, man. For real. If you was on a budget, you go to the library for movies. Nah, facts. You hit the library for movies, dog. Yo, Joe, I ain't gonna lie. If you was on a budget, you watched the same. I can't tell you how many times I watched the same movie. Lean on Me, Friday. I used to watch them two. Oh, Home Alone. I used to, yo, we sometimes we couldn't even afford Blockbuster, dog. So it was like, yo, you just gotta watch the same stuff every day. You know, yo, Triple GPT, Monday that's coming, bro. We got Forbidden Door. You know, that's going to be all AEW. So, yeah, man, I got you Monday, sir. We're going to talk about how that Forbidden Door cooked that Night of Champions bad, man. Yo, think of yo, I can't even. It's sad that it's not even going to be any competition. We're not even going to be able to compare Night of Champions and Forbidden Door because Night of Champions is just it doesn't even have a chance. But maybe we could compare Night of Champions and Forbidden Door the pre-show. I forgot what they call it. The 0 hour. Maybe we compare 0 hour, Night of Champions and Forbidden Door. I think that's a lot more fair comparison. And I think Night of Champions might be struggling with that. If Jey Uso wins, I'm going nuclear, bro. Night of No Champions. What does it serve ESPN and Netflix? Oh, yeah. Then it's going to be an hour free on ESPN. Yeah. God. But, yo, W's in the stream. W's in the chat. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a fire stream, man. Friday we got cracked down. I wonder how Triple GPT. He has to work, man. The next 48 hours, we might gotta leave him alone. He got to be figuring out how to generate a bunch of people when 75% of the stadium was obviously filled with tarps. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, and I haven't even give you any spoilers, but I did hear that this is probably the worst crackdown of all time, unfortunately, and it's sad, man. But W's in the stream, W's in the chat. Good looking for everybody that tapped in, and yeah, man, we went over a bunch of subjects, man, and I'll be trying to do this more and more of just. Of course, we're gonna cover the wrestling stuff, but yeah, I mean, just covering different subjects and stuff. And I gotta pick a random day too to holler at some of y'all on a Discord. I gotta figure out a way for it not to be so discombobulated. But yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all Friday on Crackdown. And I'll holler at y'all. Oh yeah, too. Just real quick. If anybody, I know I got to do a better job at responding to comments on the regular videos. I really don't got no excuse, but just to give some type of context. Sometimes I'm live, I'm watching the show, then I'm working like a bunch of hours on the video. So by the time I drop, I kind of disconnect from the internet as a whole. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to get caught up in, wondering, overthinking the video. I put my best foot forward and then I leave it at there. But I do acknowledge I got to do a better job at just, responding to comments on there. So I think like what I'm going to start doing now is, at least when I first drop, like the first 5 or 10 minutes, I'll make sure I respond to as much comments as possible. Then I'll disconnect. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that's still tapping in on the videos. Everybody tapping in on the live, watching. Even if you're not commenting, donating, watching, or getting merchandise, shout out to you too, because the watch time and the hours you watch is definitely important for the channel. And everybody cop merch. I definitely be sending your stuff out, so thank you for that, man. Hopefully everybody have a safe week. I'll holler at you Friday on Crackdown. It's Bobby Marshall. 215, like, comment, subscribe.